Hey guys, it's Sean from Aspire Sports Lab. We've had a couple requests lately to help people with their bar muscle up. So I want to do a little tutorial, a video tutorial that you guys can practice on your own to teach you what you need to do to be able to do that elusive bar muscle up. First of all, you got two prerequisites. We want you to make sure that you can do a strict pull-up and a kipping chest to bar pull-up. If you can't do a strict pull-up and you can't do a kipping bar chest to pull-up, you can't do a muscle up yet, most likely. Those are great prerequisites, so let's make sure we have those under our belt before moving forward. These other things that we want to hit along the way, we want to make sure that we can do. Not saying you can't do a bar muscle ups without achieving these perfectly, but it's highly recommended and you're going to have your best looking and safest bar muscle ups once you can achieve these. So our first objective is going to be able to kip to eye level. So when we're kipping to eye level, I want to be able to pull that bar down behind me when I'm in that hollow shape and have my eye at the height of the bar. So it's right here. As you can see, I'm pulling actively down on that bar in order to get myself high enough that I'm eye level with that bar in my hollow shape. Let me show a PVC drill that we can do. So in order to work on this, we can do our hollow body banded pull downs with a band to increase the strength to be able to push down on that bar getting to eye level. We grab that band and that PVC. Let's get into a hollow shape by squeezing the butt, tucking the ribs in, pulling down all the way to our thighs and up. That is going to help us with the strength needed to achieve that kip all the way up to eye level. We can also do a banded kip, giving ourselves a little assistance within that motion. So, step yourself using a box or whatever up to that bar. Get 1 foot in, and then now we get our kip. So, arch and hollow. We want to keep our arms as straight as possible when we do that. So first objective we want to do, get that kip, pulling ourselves down, push down hard onto that bar to the floor so your eyes are at the bar level there, okay? Once we achieve that, then we can work on pulling the hips to the bar. So in order to get that muscle up, I want you to think about you're not pulling yourself up to the bar, you're pulling yourself around the bar. So with straight arms, we've now pulled down to that bar height. Now we want to get the hips to the bar, and then we will sit up over it. One of the main issues with the bar muscle that we see is people are trying to do more of a chest to bar pull-up, and then trying to just climb their way up over the bar. We don't want to see that, so instead we want to pull down, hips to the bar, sit up over the bar. So next up, it's going to look like this. That's the next goal, is kipping, hip, and then pulling our hips to the bar. Okay, a couple things I want you to get that feeling for that. So we'll do a hip thrust on the ground. So, lying on the ground, I want you to just feel like what it feels like to get those hips to the bar. So we'll be right here, all the way up. Bringing those hips up, thrusting hard to that bar just like you're gonna do on there. We can also do those banded kips again, working on getting the hips to the bar. Okay. So like I said, main objective, pull down, hips to the bar. If you just don't have that strength, I didn't write it down here, but we can also work on barbell bent over rows. That barbell bent over row is going to give us enough upper back strength in order to get our hips to that bar. It could be really helpful working on your strength, barbell bent over rows. After we've hit that, now we want a quick sit up over the bar. Once we're at the hips of the bar, now what? We should be almost like parallel with the ground. So now what do we do to get over the bar? A quick sit-up. You can hit the ground, practice quick sit-ups, even maybe with a PVC pipe, sitting up quickly over that bar, because it's gonna look like this. So as I quickly pulled down to eye level height, brought the hip into the bar, now I'm almost parallel to the ground. Now I'll do my quick sit-up over that bar. So practice those quick sit-ups. Full movement drills. Once you think you've achieved the prerequisite strength of being able to kick with that bar up to eye level, being able to pull the bar into the hips, and being able to do that quick sit-up over the bar, we can still practice this with a little assistance. We can practice it with a band, and we can practice it with a box. I'll show you each of those. Obviously, the more band you use, the more you'll get help. The more you jump off the box, the more it will help. All of that's okay, because we're teaching our muscles how to work properly. Okay, I'll be with the band. And then we can also use, I like 1 foot on the box to give ourselves that little hop, okay? We are getting a big kick, and then jumping off the box a little bit, okay? So we're here, big kick, and then it'll jump off. So we'll be here. All of those translating to give ourselves the ability to do that bar muscle up. Like with all things, guys, we need the prerequisite strength. We need to practice the skills in order to give ourselves the motion, and we need to practice the full movement to give ourselves those skill strength and that muscle memory in order to get your bar muscle up. There you have it, guys. That's the bar muscle ups. Let's get practicing. Get here before, after your workout. Let's start seeing some bar muscle ups up in here.